come to today's class. Strength is the attitude that you have, and you are determined today to get the job done, to do whatever it takes, to go the extra mile, and independence and freedom. So it's more like you can do it than, okay, gather these people around and then do the job together. You are just determined to do what it takes to get your project done. Important, as we know, is always, yes, the needs of others may have to be taken in consideration at some point, to not just overtake them or, just overhear them. And, of course, make sure that you're not overdoing it, that you are also taking into consideration your own needs and your own not limitations, but your own limit. Don't overdo it. As always, balance. Okay, so, of course, it's cold, so I'm still with lots of clothes. Little toes in line with the hips or muscle line, little fingers in line with your shoulders, nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line. Sit bones together, and then the energy comes through your upper body, so it's like a fountain coming through your head, continuously going on and taking the weight off the legs. Ribs together, navel towards your spine, and then you have your knees and elbows relaxed. And here we go with the reaffirmation of the upper arms. Palms to the front, little fingers towards your thumbs, everything's long. And relax. Okay, one more time. Little fingers towards your thumbs, lengthening. Lengthen, thinking of lengthening your spine energy out of the back of your head, crown of your head, and relax. Okay, palms to the back, thumbs towards the little fingers, ribs together, everything's long. And relax. And again, thumbs towards the little fingers, lengthening everything. Move your feet if you notice they need to. And relax. Okay, with that same muscle coordination, we're going towards the end of the mat, lengthening everything and slowly lowering, head down, everything's long, lengthening behind your neck. Of course, you can bend your legs, and also if you need some books, yoga blocks, or a little chair, whatever, so you can reach the floor, that's fine. You're not expected to be able to do this. So from here, breathing in, on the out breath, sit bones head, lengthening and relax. One more time. And lengthening and releasing, breathing in. I've got my elbows relaxed. They are pointing towards the legs, very important, not outwards. Otherwise, this could lead to tension in my shoulders. Okay? So we're repeating this. Looking at the middle finger, lengthening everything, and then turning our upper body. So from here, breathing in and lengthen. Looking at the middle finger, everything's long. And lengthening and lowering. And again, lengthening. And lengthening. And one more time, lengthening. Up. And lengthening. And again, lengthening. And lengthening. And release. And have the blood flowing back. Okay, now we're doing the stability exercise. It's like the beginning set of the videos. This is because we need more stability in our upper body, and we also need to take the weight off the legs. So that's making space between your lower back and your hips. So helpful because it does not only manifest in your body but also in your life. And I think we can all do with more stability. So here we go. Same thing or same procedure, I'm always thinking. Okay, as we had. So if you were here, that's fine, right? And what you do is you lengthen your upper back, your upper leg. It's bend. You can also bend the other one, obviously, wherever you've been. Lengthening, making sure that your hips are parallel, and for as long as you notice that it makes a difference, that there is a little bit more space, go on. If that's not anymore the case, you change your legs. And you don't worry if it takes longer on one side than on the other. It's about the feeling, not about, I don't know, counting seconds or whatever. Lengthening, send energy, visualize the lines, and see if there's any more space. Lengthen behind your neck, and release. And just let the blood flow back. Now you can either repeat this, thinking of lengthening a little bit more and see what effect it has. Visual, yeah? Which is visible effect, I mean. Or you can do it in a dynamic way, as I have to do it, with my temporary physical state. Lengthening, and up, and release. Okay, one more. Lengthening. Okay, and two to the other side, and then repeatedly say, okay, so it's interesting, sometimes I have to do like 4 and 4, sometimes it's alternating, today is a mixture of all, interesting. So again, 2 with the right foot or right leg, and of course, please, you always follow your intuition. So if your intuition is something different, you do that. Lengthen. Okay. Right. Checking on the body, so you just relax. If there is any, anything, any pain or any tension, yeah, I have a little tension here, so I just see how that muscle works, and this one, massage it. It's like a, like on the spot a little bit until the muscle releases. Also, if you want to get it a shape, 3-dimensional here, or stretch out, whatever your body now needs. Mine really wants to lengthen the legs, okay, so let's see what we get to do. Okay, and of course, my favorite back massage is this one. Elbows close, head down, grab your thighs, and just roll. You can also grab your ankles, by the way, if you want to massage more your upper back, yeah? The other one is more for your lower back. Okay. We are starting with push-ups, they say. That's not lengthening, but anyway, let's see. So, first I do the ladies version, afterwards the gentleman's version, and then a little challenge for gentlemen who are not challenged by push-ups. So make sure you're not here, navel towards your spine, elbows relaxed, and they relax even more. And now you think sit bones head. So you think the fountain continuously, and the fountain is what keeps you in this diagonal form, but also what takes you up. And this is where we are at, yes, thinking of the title, it's about the strength that you have in your center. Well, let's see what I can do so you can see it a little bit better. Really always lengthening from here to here, okay? So, gentlemen, girl, and please ladies, do like one more, two more, whatever you can, depending on how long you've been here or elsewhere, practicing. I'm relaxing my elbows, sit bird's head. And still here, they are relaxed. This would be straightened, okay? So lengthening, just lengthening, and then sit bird's heel. Make sure that you don't go very low. That's not the aim of this exercise. The aim of this exercise is to strengthen your core. So whatever you can invest in this fountain, that's what we want. Okay, so if there are any unemployed gentlemen not really getting challenged, same thing, little toes in line with your little fingers, and then you send a little bit of energy through the heel of one leg, while the majority still is going through the upper body, because that's the ongoing fountain, yeah? Okay, we're also doing the backward balance, so working the biceps, now with the triceps, legs together. We do this first on the underarms, which is not necessarily easier. You can also bend your legs, by the way, okay? So from here, not necessarily about getting your butt up, but lengthening. And if you do that, you'll notice that if you get it up, it's not much more. And again, it's all about the strength in the center. Okay, so here we go. And lengthen. And release. And lengthen. And release. It's not about holding, it's about finding out, okay, lengthening, where can I lengthen a little bit more? If not anymore, lower. Now the same exercise with long arms, as I'm saying, not necessarily more difficult or easy or whatever. So if you can, try both versions. Bending here if you like, lengthening is what we need, and then whatever it is. Relax and lengthening, really feel the length and release. As always, the elbows are always relaxed, but you continuously think about the fountain, especially now when you go down, it's bending the elbows and keep lengthening the fountain, because that's what helps your shoulders. Otherwise, yeah, you're straightening them, okay? Now, there's a little thing, you can do push-ups here, like this. So having the energy continuously flowing through the upper body, and just little relaxations in your elbows. Relax your hands a little bit in between if you like. And also, if you like to lengthen one leg and lengthen, it doesn't have to get up that high. You start with some centimeters, just making sure that the majority of the energy comes through your upper body. Just having a look here. Always make sure that you're really nothing like this, doing nothing like this, really working the triceps. Okay, so here we go, let's see. Lengthening and lower. And lengthening and lower. Okay, and lengthening, keep long behind your neck, yes, most important thing. Up, lengthening and relaxing the back, yes. My body likes to do this at the moment, I don't know why. But whatever, if it feels good, what your body does, just let it, allow it. It has its reasons. We may not know them, but if it feels good, it's good. Okay, so what do they want now? Right? Okay. Do not figure out what's first, or all fours is first. Okay, so if you are not comfortable with your knees, on your knees like this, you can of course use a blanket or cushion so that you really can relax, yes, and have no problem there. Little toes in line with your knees and your little toes at the front. Look a little bit ahead to make sure that you've got your neck long, and also if you're new here, just look at the exercise to make sure that you're not all the time looking like this, doing strange things for your neck. Yeah, because it's really so important to have a long neck and to not strain it. So what we're doing here, they say, is we're just lengthening. Okay, so here we go, we're just lengthening on the floor. I don't know, that's a new thing that they don't want us to lift. I don't know, but let me know. 8 times alternating legs. If you're here for a while and you know the other version that we're doing afterwards anyway, then let me know. Just now. Yeah, let me know how that feels. If you have a clue what they're doing here. Lengthening. I just noticed there's a little more stretch in the, well, not necessarily more, but a little longer stretch in my hip joint. Lengthening, always think of the fountain, because if you don't think of the fountain, first you may move your hips. Also, you don't have any benefit here for your core. Yes, so it's continuously the fountain. Okay, so now we're doing what we normally needed. We've got the legs here, but we also add the arms. So we do 8 as well. Breathing in and lengthening, up and down. If you have reached your end point, just take a little moment to feel if that's really the end point and if it's really flowing, yeah, so no tension, especially in your wrists. That's always easy to happen. I'm always saying don't break the air. Okay, so lengthening and really feeling. Lengthening and 2 more. Still relaxed, elbows up. Yeah, I have to do 2 more because there's something happening in my hip which seems good. So let's see. Yeah, that was interesting. Because it was like a release and it was of tension and it was quite strong. And with the last one that they said we should be doing extra, it was a very soft release. So obviously that one was had like a healing effect. Telling you this because I would like to encourage you to really listen to your body and your intuition. And if you notice, okay, this helps me, this is doing me good, and it feels like I want more of this, like from your body, then go with that. Yes? Okay, just relax your back. Because with this form of exercise, of workout, your body is encouraged to talk to you, yes? And that can be very literal, actually. Okay, so here we are. The next exercise, you can either do it on the floor, grab your leg, or if you're not comfortable with that, you can also have one arm. I just do it with the other leg to demonstrate here on the floor. But then how would I do it? I would grab this leg and have this arm here, or I would do it this way, and then lengthen, yeah? Or both, but of course if you're feeling like you're not stable, then this is what you do, okay? Relax, just send the energy through, think of a parallel line, parallel to here. And all we do is lengthening the leg, lengthening the upper body, and then both lengthening coming up, okay? That's the idea. That you don't come up like this, lift it from here, and that's not very helpful for your back, but really lengthening, little toe in line with your hips muscle line, sit bone, heel, in line, and then lengthen and keep lengthening. And then you notice that it is a little bit slower, but it's a little bit more floating. So we do 4, and then we do 4 the other way around, or in reverse, sorry. Of course you can bend your leg, sit bone, heel is what we need, and you can be like this, or like this, yes, with this line, see, it's no problem. So wherever you are, here or here, lengthening until you reach the line, sit bone, heel, and then when you bend your leg, don't think in, think energy out of your knee, and you feel a difference in your hip joint than when you just go in, okay? So it's really out, and then it's, when you come in, it's out of your knee. Okay, you can also do this with your hands behind your head, and then sit bone, head lengthening, coming up, and you may find that you're not very much up, but actually lengthened up, and lengthen here, yes? Try out whatever feels more lengthening and more secure, thinking of the lines. So this way would be on the floor. I could also grab one leg and coming up. Yeah, so either this or the other version. I keep going now, and you please choose your version, and then you do 4 with each leg. After that, 4 in reverse with each leg. And that's what we do. And always looking or watching over the lines. Lengthening, really feel a moment if that's the length, and then come up. And in, and one more. Lengthening, and up. Okay, other leg. And lengthening. Up. Yes. It's never with momentum. It's always floating. It's always lengthening. If you notice, if you have chosen the position that I'm in now, and you notice a little strain behind your neck, you can always push with your head against the hands. And of course, if that would not help, change the position. Yes. You're not, or never, obligated or forced to continue with something that's not helpful. If you notice something's off, this is not working for me, follow your intuition. Okay, changing over now in reverse. Remember, you can have a bent leg, that's totally fine. Just about the lines, and we're lowering until the line sit bone, heel, not the floor. And as we go in, navel in, and knee out. So it's like this. Yeah? Okay. Right. And lengthening. I really actually try to lengthen, which lowers my upper body. And lengthening. Yeah, I might be here, or I could be here, in abs. In an abs exercise, but that's not what is necessary here. Here it's lengthening. Okay, and I really feel that, especially behind my neck, upper back, lengthening, and I'm trying to relax as much as possible, trying to really work from here. Okay, other side, other leg, lengthening. And releasing, and lengthening, and releasing. That was interesting. And lengthen. Yes, that was really interesting. Because this one was going very smoothly. Okay, lengthen. So it's always a good idea, if there is something happening, try to slow down to see if you can just relax. If you can think long. Yes, when you approach this, where for example it's a clap. Yeah, when you approach that, try to smooth it out, to go a little slower and to see, can I think longer and think more like something? And then it may go away, which is great actually. Okay, so here we go. What's the last one? There is one more. Okay, what's that? Microphone. What's that? Mermaid. Okay, mermaid. We may do a little balance at the end. I have no idea. If you're wearing socks, be very careful. Yes. Okay. As before, on your elbow is not necessarily easier. So if you like, try everything that you think you could do. If you're new here, little finger in line with your elbows, hips, and heels, crossing over, and from here, breathing in. And now think from your sit bones to your head coming up, and this can be first when you're trying look like that, or if you can legs up. Breathing in, and again lengthening up. Sit bones head really lengthening. Again, don't hold. Yes, always here, and then there's nothing to do for your shoulder. Lengthening, which is the idea that the strength is here. It's not holding, it's lengthening. I'm sure you can see the difference. Now, long arm, meaning that your fingers need to look to that direction, because when you bend, your shoulders should not be affected. Okay? And you keep lengthening from here. Breathing in, lengthening. Either up here, think your butt forwards, it likes to go back, or here. And then relaxing, bending and still up. Same principle as with the backward balance, as with any balance, to not strain our hands or wrists, but up, not here, up. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it. You can either really, what's the word? Have all the weight on your arm, or it's away. Yes, of course your arm has to do a little bit, but yeah, that's it. I always like to do 3. I don't know what's with my eyes today, but let's see one more and see if there is a balance possible. Well, let's see. Lengthening, and yeah. We are in winter, and in winter the body is like it wants to go in, so it's really important to get it out. And of course, yes, with my Karen state, same thing, but trying from the center to go out, out, out with your energy, that's balance, and it's a little challenge, it needs courage, but we can do it. Theme of today, little finger in line with the elbow, hips and heels, crossing the upper leg over, and again, up like this, or here we go, sinking the butt forwards and relax. Breathing in, and on the out breath, here we go, and relaxing. One more time, lengthening, and relaxing. Okay, so now changing the arm position, breathing in and lengthening, or being here and lowering, breathing in and lengthening, up, back forwards, not holding, lengthening. Yeah, okay, always bending and keep lengthening. One more time, up. Yes, and okay. Yeah, just doing the balance. I noticed that I'm not as strong as I used to be because of the injury, which is normal, but I am absolutely determined to build that up again, and I will take you through that process. So when it's healed, we get strong, and of course, getting back the flexibility. Okay, whatever you need to do to finish the class, that's what we're doing now. And yes, thank you, well done. Thank you for participating in today's class. Please subscribe to the channel, of course, and also on YouTube Hikeabatas you find my weekly energy updates, or from the guide, same thing than their daily dose on Instagram. Spread the love, we need you for this new world. Lots and lots and lots of love, and I see you for the next workout.